New South Wales has recorded 863 new cases and 7 deaths. As you can see from this curve, that's the third day below 1,000 new infections as the state gears up, as I discussed there with Katie Gallagher, the lockdown lifting. Let's go live to Kenny Heatley. Kenny, the Health Minister is confident police will enforce the vaccine passport requirements when the lockdown does end, despite comments to the contrary from the Commissioner today. Talk us through it.
Good afternoon, Kieran. Well, we know the roadmap. So from October 11 to 30th of November, businesses will not be allowed in their venues to have unvaccinated people. And there hasn't been a lot of information or clarity about the legal advice surrounding that for businesses, just that the public health orders kind of trump the law of the land. Well, this was the Police Commissioner on Sydney Radio earlier today.
We will not be walking through restaurants and cafes and pubs checking if people are double vaccinated. And we are anticipating there will be businesses who will be calling us for assistance on the right to refuse someone entry to their premises.
So police not patrolling venues and checking vaccine certificates. They'll just be assisting police if they have any problems with unvaccinated people trying to get into venues and rejecting them from venues. Here was the Health Minister, Brad Hazzard, in response to the concerns around businesses and police enforcement.
I'm sure that they will enforce the public health orders as required. Of course I'm concerned, but I'm telling you that if there are public health orders, it's a crime not to comply. So the police will enforce those orders.
Kenny, some breaking news on lockdowns in the regions. Talk us through what's been going on this afternoon.
That's right. Well, they flagged at the press conference earlier today that some regions may be going into lockdown, and that is Port Macquarie and Muswellbrook because of rising cases there. And in the last hour or half an hour or so, we've had confirmation that as of 6 p.m, Muswellbrook and Port Macquarie are going into lockdown for 7 days. So stay-at-home orders. And if you were in Port Macquarie from September 17, you must follow the stay-at-home orders no matter where you are in the state. Muswellbrook from September 22. Now, Kempsey was the other one that they were tossing up because I think it's very borderline. They've decided that Kempsey is coming out of lockdown at midnight tonight, but it's on tenterhooks. They're kind of reviewing that situation on an hourly basis, so there could be a chance of restriction changes there. But Byron Bay and the Tweed, after they had that one case of a TV crew member visiting the region potentially while infectious, there haven't been any further cases, and so Tweed and Byron Bay coming out of lockdown at midnight tonight. Kieran?
Kenny, thank you for that. Now, the Premier of New South Wales has told Sky News she's hoping to begin conversations with the Victorian Premier about reopening their two states to each other.